Yeah, he's completely toothless, that sheep.
Oh, little lamb. Hello.
Be brave. Be brave.
Yay, our tractor's arrived. Not that one. That's ours. This bit of the garden I thought would be really, really nice for my garlic. It's part of an old raised bed and it's only probably about 2 foot between this here and the fence, so it's quite good. It's good size. It goes all the way down the length, all the way down the end of the garden. I thought that'd be really, really good. Excavate that, and then I can plant my garlic because I really have to get it in quickly. Anyway, it seems to happen a lot in this place. The second you start excavating things, all I did was pull the grass aside and I've ended up with, I don't know, plastic, metal, wood. I think that was part of a window. What is that? Why is it in the garden? Wood I can understand because they probably had fence or I don't know, something, and it's just got bits of metal on. So now I'm actually wondering if this is going to actually be any good. Because literally every time I pick one piece out, if I move another piece of grass, there's another bit. You alright, boys? I have 5 roosters in this garden and they live happily together. 3 little lemons, the noisy ones, they grew up together. The grey one on the right has only been here a couple of weeks, and there's a black one. Oh, he's just gone in for some food. Here he comes. Top right, up there, he's just gone in for his food. They all live happily out here. So yeah, you can have roosters living together. I may change my mind later, you know, in the spring or something, but certainly in the winter you can have cockerels living together without problems. You just have to introduce them properly. Yeah, little lemon boys. I'm losing daylight. Hi, moon. That's for the sheep to feed. They've been a bit noisy. Gotta put chickens to bed while they put themselves to bed. Gotta close the door. Chase the geese. Put them to bed, who quite often think that they should actually live in the house. Yeah, annoying little animals. See if the goats put themselves to bed. Oh, the wind's died down a little bit. Sheep food. I'll be happy. Moo to you too. Don't know if you can hear that moo. It's actually a sheep. There, that's a sheep, that's not a cow. Hi Moon. It is so very nearly the shortest day. And we cannot wait for the days to get longer. Hi! We're expecting snow tomorrow. Oh, the geese are making a racket. We're expecting snow tomorrow. Hi you lot! Hello! The water filling? Yes it is. Fantastic! Oh, now you're sounding more like a sheep. Do it again, Petsy? No? Okay. I think you sound like a cow. Moo. Just wanted to briefly touch on something which I find quite interesting, as the more I've got into watching other people's homestead pages, it seems that a lot of us have health problems which essentially mean that running a homestead in theory would probably sound like it was too much for you to do really, but actually the reality is it helps, as does growing your own food and all of that. I'm in bed at the moment, sorry, but this is reality. I have a few things wrong with me, one of which is fibromyalgia, and it means that sometimes I won't be out of bed. Some days I won't be out of bed. Some days I won't be able to sleep. Sometimes I can go for 3 weeks with only an hour or two sleep at night. That's draining as it is. And then for the next month I can sleep for 20 hours a day and not be able to get up and fall asleep doing simple things. Meaning I can't drive, which is a bit of a problem when you live literally in the middle of nowhere. So also part of that is, for instance, this evening I spent about 4 hours in so much pain. It felt like I'd broken one of my hands. It seriously felt like I'd broken bones straight across my hand. Now I know I hadn't, because I wasn't in pain, and then I was. And all I was doing was sitting down on the settee watching TV, and it went from nothing to excruciating pain, feeling like I'd broken bones. It's not the first time this has happened by any means, it happens on a regular basis. And there's many parts of fibromyalgia, and one of which is your brain misfires pain signals to your body. And the way to think about it is, if you break your leg, your body tells you you're in pain. And the main reason it does that is to stop you from using it. But with fibromyalgia, your body can tell you that you're in so much pain, you've broken a leg, when you haven't. There's no break, there's no problem. It's just your brain just tells you that you are in pain. It's not fun. It's very debilitating at times. But I spent a few hours seriously contemplating going to hospital, and then thinking, well, there's nothing they can do, so what's the point? Because I know it's not broken. And all they would do was maybe put me on morphine, which gives me a really, really bad trip, I suppose you can call it. I'm not good on morphine at all. Things like tramadol and all that, they don't work with fibromyalgia pain, because the pain isn't essentially real. The cure isn't essentially real either. It's difficult. It is very difficult. A CBD oil does work for me. I have capsules that I can take, and they will normally get me from can't get out of bed, can't literally move to even make it into the next room. And my bathroom is out of this room, down the stairs, through our biggest room, down a corridor, through the boot room and into the bathroom. And some days I can't even get out of bed for that. And some days I couldn't do it in our last place, which was a 1-bedroom bungalow, and the bathroom was next to the bedroom. And then other times I'm fine. It can go on for months that I can be absolutely fine. And then it can go on for minutes, hours, days, weeks, or months that I can't do anything due to pain or fatigue. So anyway, point of this. I'm finding a lot of other people who have homesteads and who do their YouTube channels, a lot of others, also have the same, well, not all the same fibromyalgia, but they all have illnesses that work in a similar way. So I'm hoping that this, I'm hoping this lifestyle is going to make me better and will feel better as much as possible. And it already is making a big difference to me, which is fantastic. And then I will have sometimes, some days, some weeks where I can't mentally do anything. I can't face doing anything. It does bring on anxiety. It does bring on depression. So if videos don't go up, I'm sorry. Or if they're short or boring, I'm sorry. I'm probably not having a good time with the fibromyalgia.